Hi everyone. Not so good, really. The torture's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Why? Because we're about to win, guys. Or we might have already won anyway. Let me turn down the volume. I'm going to turn off. Right. Rewind. It must have been sometime in 2012. I must have went to Oceana, Southampton nightclub in Southampton, where the cinema is. Cinema. Anyway, it was called Oceana at the time, I believe, but it's a fucking long time ago. A short guy stalked me. He said he was from Kurdistan. This short midget stalked me. I was very intoxicated, very drunk. I used to turn to alcohol to comfort me as a result of torture for how old was I? Probably like 27 or 26 back in 2012. Probably 27 or 26. So I used to drink one hell of a lot of alcohol. But then I would detox as well with shitloads of green tea and turmeric. I would detox it all. I would drink a lot, but it would usually be at night. This is going back in 2012. So most of the time, majority of the time, I'd be drinking at night. I don't really want to go into the stuff about daytime. I don't want to go into it. So I met this fucking retard who stalked me in the nightclub when I was highly intoxicated. When I stepped out of the Oceana nightclub in Southampton, England, UK, on one particular night, I was stood there, and obviously, I'm not going to go into details, but one of the security men, guards, outside. So there's the front of the building, there's the entrance. So you come out of the entrance or exit, you take a right, and then you see the car park. You take a right, you see the car park, then you turn right again, then you're at the side of the building, right? And then there used to be some stumps. And then the security man or whatever stood there, and I think people might be waiting for the transport or whatever. Anyway, it's going back to 2012, fucking long time. Anyway, I stood at the side just where I just explained. Security man guard says something along the lines like, "Do you want to make love to that stump?" My behaviour was a result of being sexually abused as a child. Of verbal sexual abuse. Leering at me when I was 6 years old. Leering at my genitals when I was 6 years old. In a swimsuit doing the splits. All coerced by the British government and the Hong Kong government. I don't really want to go into it. It's not very pleasant. It's not pleasant. Anyway, so in my younger years, I used to behave like that. Pervy, and you know what I mean. You know what I mean, right? If you're sexually abused as a child, as young as 6 years old, certain things evil forces will manipulate you into doing very stupid things that you wouldn't ordinarily do. You understand? You understand? Evil forces, evil criminal networks, global criminal networks from the British government, Hong Kong government, China government. Anyway, they interfered with my whole fucking life ever since birth. It's been torture. 40 years of torture, and it's still going on. I just started saying stuff about Sabrina Carpenter being blah, 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 blah. And then I had a massive direct energy weapon attack right at my leg, causing me to basically jump, not jump, but how would you say it? Is it retract straight back into my bed? I was already sitting in my bed. Let me give you not a look around, right? Did you look around? It's not great. But anyway, right, so just sat here, my foot was on the floor, the left foot, and whilst I was reacting to Sabrina Carpenter's bullshit, I had a massive electric shock, directed energy weapon attacks right at my left leg, and forced me to retract, as if there was a fucking stove running underneath my foot. That sort of reflex, very sudden reaction in me. I just retracted straight back into my bed, my whole foot, my whole leg. Now that was a retaliation or a revenge for daring to speak out against the carpenters that raped me. Carpenters that raped me. Okay, I'm going to cut it short. Got 2.5 minutes, right? I'm going to cut it short. I'm going to have to. Jennifer Francis Hanns did some carpentry work for me. Chances are he was a carpenter or just fucking, I don't know. He did some lots and lots of handy man's jobs for me around the house. He fucking offered. I said I'll pay him, and he refused every single time. He reassembled a coffee table for me. It's rectangular, brown. Not tall in height. It's a coffee table, like a coffee table that I brought. That was my dad's. He reassembled it for me, and he did various numerous endless jobs for me, handyman jobs for me, all for free. I did say I'll pay you, but every time he said no. So I said okay, fine, I'll accept. He kept saying no. Anyway, so he fucking raped me. He was like a carpenter. He could have been a freaking carpenter. By what trade? By profession, right? And then there's another carpenter rapist. So going back to satanic. So this is British government, Hong Kong government, satanic ritual abuse of me. Francis Hanns, grandfather transsexual. Jennifer Francis Hanns claimed that he's 34 years older than me, right? 34 years older than me. Then my dad is also 34 years older than me. Is that another fucking witchcraft and another satanic ritual abuse of me? Then Sarah Wang claimed that she was 14 years older than me. 4 meaning to die. 14, yeah? And then another fucking twat that raped me. Abdul Quraq. Abdul, A-B-D-U-L, Quraq. From memory, it must have been Q-U-A-R-U-Q, but I might have got a wrong spelling. He claimed at the time that he was 14 years older than me. That's another satanic ritual abuse, another mind game from British government, from Hong Kong government, China government. I need to end it now because it's 10 minutes.